Since October 27th, Central Hall Commons has hosted a weekly recovery cafe. There is a need for a recovery center in the region, but there has been a lack of participation, and we wonder why. The first thing that comes to mind is stigma. The challenge we face in facilitating clear and effective communication starts with understanding the most effective focus for that communication. And in order to do that, we need feedback. So on January 26th, we put out a survey to our community to gauge awareness, interest, and availability of recovery resources in the region. We asked questions like, how bad do you think alcohol and drug use is in your community? 75% of respondents selected very bad or extremely bad. We also asked, are support services adequate for those affected by drugs and alcohol in your community? And 72% of respondents selected not at all or not very adequate. We did ask some basic demographic information as well as what kind of services people were aware of in the area and what they think we need. These are available. If you'd like more information about the survey, please let me know, and I will give you that information. The survey is still open. As you can see, it is 8 questions, anonymous, and even has a scannable QR code for ease of sharing. The more feedback we get, the more we can figure out exactly what we need in the region. We continue to pull together resources and have conversations that will help connect the community with both the necessity of and the acceptance for services that deal with recovery from homelessness, addiction, and mental health challenges. If you have not already done so, I'd encourage you to watch the presentation from Dana Bainbridge of the Recovery Cafe Network, who was gracious enough to speak with us on February 9th about the Recovery Cafe Network model. I'm going to share a brief introduction to the program, but I think it does a good job of expressing why this particular model is attractive to the core group invested in realizing resources for recovery in the Main Highlands. There are a number of videos on different communities that have embraced the recovery network model, but the one at the end of this presentation is quick and I think covers all of the most important aspects. The focus for Barbara, Georgia, and myself over the past few months has been to develop a foundation, framework, and a clear path forward to realize the creation of a recovery community center where resources for substance use disorder, poverty, and mental health challenges are as readily available as support circles for affected others, grand families, and those still contemplating how unmanageable aspects of their lives have become. We believe wellness is a human right, that every individual has the right to become healthy in mind, body, and spirit. The pathway to recovery is yours to create, and we will meet you where you're at, and that relapse is part of recovery. But when we take responsibility for our actions, we move forward. The Recovery Wellness Initiative is committed to providing a safe, sober space and supportive community for people affected by addiction, regardless of experience, traumas, or hurts, and with the intention to create the opportunity for wellness. If you would like to join our efforts, we encourage you to join us on Wednesday mornings at Central Hall Commons.